You know that feeling, right? That feeling of being stuck, like there's some invisible wall blocking your next big move. But what if the biggest thing holding you back isn't out there at all? What if it's actually inside us? And what if the very thing we're running from is the one thing we say we want most? Yeah, let's get into that.
Okay, so we spend a ton of our energy worrying about failure. It's the classic monster under the bed that we all know. But there's this other fear. It's quieter, it's way more subtle, and honestly, it can be so much more paralyzing. It's not the fear of falling short, it's the fear of actually soaring.
Just let that question hang in the air for a second. Seriously, could it be that your own potential is the thing that terrifies you? The idea that all your hard work might actually pay off and launch you into a brand new, totally unfamiliar life? That right there could be a massive subconscious brake on your ambition.
So what's the real cost of this internal battle? Because it's not just some vague feeling of being stuck. Nope. It shows up in very real, often painful ways. Let me ask you, does any of this sound familiar?
This is that quiet burnout so many of us feel. It's that feeling of pouring absolutely everything you have into your job, into your family, into just holding it all together, only to look up and realize your own light has gotten dimmer in the process. And all the while, there's that little whisper inside that says, you were meant for more than this.
And you know, that's what it all boils down to. This pattern of holding back, of playing small, it isn't just costing you promotions or opportunities. It's costing you the most valuable thing you have. It's costing you your happiness.
But this isn't just some abstract theory. It's a real lived experience. The whole framework we're about to explore was basically forged in the fire of personal struggle by a transformational coach named Phaedra Lorraine. And the wild part? She had to beat the very same fear she now helps other people conquer.
I just love this reframe. It's so powerful. See, the goal isn't to never fall. The goal is to see the fall not as the end of the story, but as the beginning of a stronger, wiser you. The struggle literally becomes the source of your strength. So here's her story. After a really difficult divorce, Phaedra just dove headfirst into the science of happiness. She became a certified trainer, she was doing all the right things. But then, something really weird started happening. She started self-sabotaging. And that was the light bulb moment. She realized that even with all the knowledge in the world, her own subconscious fear of what success would actually mean was the final wall she had to break through. And turning that realization into a mission, well, that became her life's work.
Okay, so if this fear is the lock on the door, then what's the key? Well, it's not about just wishing for things to change. It's about having a clear, actionable path to follow. It's a real framework for reclaiming what is rightfully yours.
And this path, it's actually incredibly logical when you look at it. First, you have to recognize that hidden fear. Once you see it, you can start to heal the habits that fear created. And that clears the way for you to actively cultivate happiness as a daily practice, which, in turn, gives you the strength and clarity to finally step into your power. See how each stage builds on the last? It's a process.
And this, right here, this is the core belief that changes absolutely everything. Happiness isn't some lottery ticket that only a lucky few get. It's your birthright. It's something you reclaim, not something you just sit around and wait for. And this is where the journey gets bigger than just one person. This path of reclaiming your life, it's not meant to be walked alone. It's really a call to action, a movement for everyone who's ready to step out of the shadows. So, why the brave ones? Well, think about it. Choosing to dismantle your own limitations, that's hard work. It's so much easier to stay small and safe. But choosing to face your fears, to reclaim your joy, and to shine brightly in a world that sometimes wishes you wouldn't, I mean, that is the very definition of courage. And this call is for a specific kind of brave. It's for women with stories, women who've stumbled and gotten right back up. It's for anyone who's worked their tail off for everyone else and is finally ready to choose happiness for themselves, without shame and without any apology. And this is so important. This isn't a finish line. It's not a one and done deal. It's a practice, a powerful, resilient loop for your life. You rise from a challenge, you reclaim your power and joy in the process, and then you repeat. It transforms growth from some huge one-time event into a sustainable way of living. So we end right back where we started, with one single powerful question. But now you know the obstacle isn't some force outside of you. It's a choice within you. So are you ready to stop playing small for good? Are you ready to rise?